Good morning. These are your Nassau Guardian highlights for Thursday, February 12th, 2026, brought to you by your Daily Bahamas headlines, especially for people on the go and those who are visually impaired. We begin with the Guardian's main story. Baha Mar has officially broken ground on a new $700 million luxury beachfront resort on Cable Beach. According to the report on the front page, the development will feature more than 300 guest rooms, 77 branded residences, a 16,000 square foot spa and fitness center, multiple signature dining venues, and more than 35,000 square feet of meeting and event space. The property will rise approximately 330 feet along 12 acres of prime coastline and is expected to be completed in 2029. Baha Mar President Graham Davis described the project as a strong vote of confidence in the future of luxury tourism in the Bahamas. The construction phase alone is expected to generate around 1,000 jobs, with more than 1,400 permanent jobs projected once the resort opens. Prime Minister Philip Davis and Deputy Prime Minister Chester Cooper both emphasized that the expansion strengthens the country's global competitiveness, increases room inventory, and positions the Bahamas to attract more high-end travelers and international conferences. The government says this is about concrete economic impact, paychecks, contracts, training, and upward mobility. Turning to national news, the government is looking into delays in National Health Insurance Authority payments to providers. Prime Minister Davis said the Ministry of Finance is reviewing billing and reconciliation issues after NHIA CEO Christy Young. Butler revealed that enrollment growth has outpaced the program's resources. Although the budget for NHIA increased this fiscal year, officials say funding has not kept pace with utilization. Meanwhile, Free National Movement Chairman Dr. Dwayne Sands said he is not surprised by the delays, arguing that they reflect broader fiscal challenges. He claimed the administration is struggling to meet various financial obligations, including payments to vendors and healthcare providers. The issue continues to fuel debate about the state of the public healthcare system, including staffing shortages, overtime payments, and supply concerns. In other court news, a 62-year-old man has been sentenced to 10 years in prison after pleading guilty to rape. In a separate matter, a stepfather accused of sexually assaulting his mentally impaired adult stepdaughter was acquitted by a Supreme Court jury. On the political front, Prime Minister Davis said that former NBA player Rick Fox had sought a Progressive Liberal Party nomination just days before being ratified by the FNM. Fox denied the claim, stating he only applied to one party and did not shop around. Meanwhile, FNM leader Michael Pintard described former Prime Minister Dr. Hubert Minnis' decision to run as an independent in Killarney as unwise and regrettable, saying it could jeopardize his legacy. Minnis has insisted he intends to represent the constituency he has held since 2007. In Grand Bahama, the Prime Minister urged residents to return to the PLP fold, criticizing what he called as petty leadership within the opposition and introducing the party's slate of candidates for the island ahead of the next general election. From the editorial page, today's editorial argues that the FNM is facing the long-term consequences of its own internal decisions. It suggests that tensions with Dr. Minnis and recent defections reflect deeper organizational instability, and that the party now finds itself battling both the PLP and divisions within its own ranks. The piece concludes that the FNM should be focusing its energy on national issues rather than internal conflict. In letters to the editor, one writer, Eden Mary Johnson, pushes back against the idea that Bahamian youth are apathetic. Instead, she argues that young people feel unserved and are calling for measurable policies on housing, energy, immigration reform, education, healthcare, economic inclusion, and public accountability. Another letter criticizes the recent defection of a former FNM Women's Association president to the PLP, calling the move politically insignificant. From the business section front, Tihi Bahamian Contractors Association, BCA, yesterday called on the government to appoint a construction contractors board and ensure that contractors get licensed. Those are your Nassau Guardian highlights. To read the full stories and many more in-depth reports, I encourage you to purchase a copy of today's Guardian or visit their website for complete coverage. As always, staying informed is not just a habit, it is a responsibility. An informed nation is a stronger nation. Enjoy your day, be blessed, and be a blessing.